Good morning. First off, I want to thank God for a beautiful day. Second of all, I would ask every veteran to please stand and be recognized that served this great country. Thank you all very much. Thank you for your service. Welcome home. Third, I'd like to present a flag, POW MIA, to the powers that be that helped put this festival on, to fly this flag. The ceremony you're about to hear here shortly represents this flag and what we stand for. And it gives us great honor for anyone to fly this flag. It flies directly under the United States of America flag. It flies on our Capitol in Washington, D.C. So when you see this flag, please honor it.
Thank you, sir. It's an honor and a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
First off, I'm going to tell you a little bit about some numbers right quick of what we represent. A lot of people has forgotten these numbers. In 1985, when Rolling Thunder first started bringing attention to our United States government and politicians for their lack of work, in 1985, there's 83,111 POW MIAs. That's 83,111 people, fathers that's never come home, sisters that's never come home. They're still missing to this day from World War II, these numbers. And prior to World War II, there's several more numbers. But we work with these numbers. For the last 36 years, our government has been brought by Rolling Thunder the attention of trying to find these veterans, whether land or sea, wherever they're at, to bring closure to the families. And after 36 years, the number went from 83,111 to 81,634. That's 1,547 people that they brought home to families. We want to make everyone aware that these numbers are still drastically high. We pay our politicians to work for us. We make them accountable. We're lobbyists as Rolling Thunder, not to pay them anything, but to bring their attention to do their job, find our brothers and sisters, and bring them home. I now call on the chaplain to light the candle, please. Go ahead, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we are Rolling Thunder Incorporated, Chapter 4, Tennessee. Thank you for inviting us here to participate in your ceremony to memorialize our nation's veterans, as well as afford us the opportunity to get our message out about the plight of POW, MIA, and veterans' rights issues. Rolling Thunder Incorporation is a national, veterans-oriented organization comprised of state chapters with members dedicated to working on issues for current and future veterans and for POW MIAs. Locally, Chapter 4 Tennessee was chartered in March of 2003, and by mid-06 had grown to be one of the largest chapters in Rolling Thunder. To date, we are still one of the largest chapters. We are not a motorcycle club. Many of us ride motorcycles to draw attention to our cause as we go to and from ceremonies. Every year, Chapter 4 donates thousands of hours of volunteer services to the VA Medical Center at Mountain Home, Tennessee. We support many homeless veterans in the area, donate monies, food, and clothing to several charities, and we perform ceremonies and donate POW MIA flags year-round to any group or organization that desires to fly them. Mission statement. The major function of Rolling Thunder Incorporated is to publicize the POW MIA issues, to educate the public that many American prisoners of war were left behind after all previous wars, and to help correct the past and protect future veterans from being left behind should they become prisoners of war, missing in action. We are also committed to helping veterans of all wars. Rolling Thunder Incorporated is a 501c4 nonprofit chartered organization. Charter members, we will now explain the significance of the table ceremony. We have some honored guests who cannot be with us, who deserve to be honored with our attention and respect. This ceremony calls for the designating of a POW MIA place setting as a physical symbol of the thousands of American POW MIAs still accounted for from all foreign conflicts. May we all be reminded to spare no effort in securing the release of any American prisoners from captivity, the repatriation of the remains of those who died bravely in defense of liberty, and a full accounting of those who are missing in action. This ceremony explains the symbolism of the POW MIA place setting. The table.
The table is small, the helplessness of one person alone against his oppressors.
The chair.
The chair is empty, for they are not here.
The cloth.
The tablecloth is white for the purity of their intentions in responding to their country's call to arms.
The salt.
The salt is symbolic of the tears shed by those who wait.
The glass.
The glass is inverted, for they cannot toast with us.
The lemon.
The slice of lemon is on the bread plate to remind us of their bitter fate.
The napkin.
The napkin is black, symbolizing the black hearts of some of the leaders and politicians who abandoned and forgot them.
The rose.
The single red rose in a vase reminds us of the families and loved ones who kept faith, awaiting the return of our POW MIAs.
The ribbons.
The yellow, red, and black ribbons represent those ribbons and symbols worn upon the lapels and breasts of thousands who bear witness to our nation's unyielding determination to demand a proper accounting of our POW MIAs.
The Bible.
The Bible represents the strength gained through faith to sustain those lost from our country, founded as one nation under God.
The hourglass.
The hourglass represents the eternal passing of the sands of time, as is continued reminder that with each passing day, the chance of a joyous return back home diminishes.
The flag.
The flag is a symbol of our great nation, Old Glory waves to inspire and remind us of the many brave Americans who paid the ultimate sacrifice so that we may live in freedom. And it represents our untiring efforts to achieve freedom, liberty, and justice for all.
The candle.
The candle is the light of hope, which lives in our hearts to illuminate their way home. Out of their hands, these are oppressors, and in the arms of a grateful nation.
Remember, we call them comrades, brothers, sisters, and friends. Do not let them be forgotten, for surely they have not forgot us. Please pause for a moment of silence in honor of over 83,000 Americans who are prisoners of war and missing in action. Thank you. Roll call.
Officer of the Day Rittenhour.
Sir,
I'm about to conduct a roll call of United States military personnel. If any fail to respond, will you vouch for their whereabouts?
sir, yes, sir.
3,344 World War I personnel.
Not present, sir.
Where are they?
Missing in action, sir.
When and where were they last seen?
Prior to the end of World War I in 1918 in Europe, mostly in Germany and France.
72,487 World War II personnel.
Not present, sir.
Where are they?
Missing in action, sir.
When and where were they last seen?
Prior to the end of World War II in 1945 in Europe, Asia, North Africa, the Pacific, the Atlantic, and on virtually every continent and ocean in the world.
7,563 Korean War personnel.
Not present, sir.
Where are they?
Missing in action, sir.
When and where were they last seen?
Prior to the end of the Korean War in 1953, mostly on the peninsula of South Korea. However, many were reported to have been sent to China and the former Soviet Union to be used as guinea pigs in slave labor.
1,584 Vietnam War personnel.
Not present, sir.
Where are they?
Missing in action, sir.
When and where were they last seen?
Most of them were seen prior to Operation Homecoming in 1973 in South Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and the former Soviet Union. However, many have been reported seen alive in captivity since then.
126 personnel of the Cold War.
Not present, sir.
Where are they?
Missing in action, sir.
When and where were they last seen?
Sometime between 1945, at the end of World War II, and 1989, when the Berlin Wall was torn down in the fall of the former Soviet Union.
6 Persian Gulf personnel.
Not present, sir.
Where are they?
Missing in action, sir.
When and where were they last seen?
Sometime between 1986, during the El Dorado operation, and current operations in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Thank you, Officer of the Day Rittenhour. God bless our troops, and God bless the United States of America.
The Missing Men Table ceremony and this roll call, which we're about to receive and hear, is just reminders of these numbers we're talking about. Still, our brothers and sisters are not here with us. We pray that our politicians and our citizens of the United States to bring these men and women home. Would everyone please stand for the playing of taps? All personnel render proper salute, please. Thank you, High Knob Music Fest, for having Rolling Thunder here and for letting us to bring awareness to what we stand for. If you have any questions for any of us, please get us off here. We will be leaving here, some of us shortly. So God bless y'all, and God bless America. Thank you.